Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode. We're just getting ready for a little bit of tillage, a little bit of spraying, and a little bit of seeding. We'll be putting alfalfa into the field right across from our pig barn. And those of you who are paying attention know that that barn has, or that field, I should say, has corn in it right now. Unfortunately, the previous owner didn't do a really good job of prepping that land or that corn or taking care of it, so it's turned into forage. And of course, because I don't have a forage harvester or any of the equipment for that, I have recruited one of my neighbors to take care of that for me. So we'll come over here. You see he's got the big New Holland quad track sitting out here. And holy crap, looks like they've already got this licked. Yeah, there he is. He's got about one more row left and he'll be all done. So we are making good time here. Okay, so let's run back to the 8RT here. Also, we do have the three-wheel floater out here. This will be taking care of the pH. We'll be putting lime onto this field here. And then I'll be using that new giant novelty oversized rototiller on the back of the 8RT to incorporate all of that in and get that set for seeding. And then this is, we look, what is this? This is field number 8. We look at the information, 3.18 hectares. So it's not a terribly big field, but because we're going to be doing a lot of haying and baling in it, that's a lot of equipment moving back and forth. I want to keep my hay crop close to home. So I've chosen that field to be the hay field. And the one behind the house, I think we're still sticking to sorghum. So we'll have potatoes and sorghum, and that's two of the crops for the pigs. And I need to figure out what to do with the last one, but then I still have 2 more fields to go. And the hay crop will feed the cattle. So I think we're going to do one more field of wheat, and that'll feed both the chickens as well as make straw. There we go. Let's go bring this up and get this ready. All right, and there you can see we've got the co-op out and liming has begun. So technically I could just follow him with this, but give him a few extra minutes. He won't be long, it's only a couple acres after all, so we'll just hurry up and wait. And in case you guys are wondering, bring up the thing here. It is still March, so it's still the same day as when we last seen you. Money has gone down considerably. I've ordered a forklift because my seed, fertilizer, and chemical order came through, and that bobcat that I have is not tall enough or doesn't have enough reach to hit the top shelves in the barn. Ordered a forklift that'll be here in April. We do have plenty of seed, fertilizer, and chemical. Now, we did the concentrated chemical and fertilizers, so that'll run us for probably several years. And of course, we did seed just for this year. So we should be ready to go. So he's coming back around the backside, finishing up his first headland here. So we'll meet you guys once he's done. All right. So co-op is done. Let's go do this. Also, there's a problem with the pigs here. Sometimes it looks like they're out, but they're not. We'll just call that a visual glitch, and we will ignore that. If this was Ranch Simulator, I'd probably go out there, chase the pig, lasso it, and get it brought in, but because it's Farm Simulator and the animals are completely non-interactive, we are going to pretend. Get my GPS set up. Is that right? Oh, I guess that is right. Okay. Wrong button. Power all. And Okay, so my raise lower button doesn't work. There we go. That's important to know. There we go. That's the difference I was looking for. All right. Now we're cooking. Yeah, just ignore that little piggy in front of us. They'll probably go to market. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting that last row. Go on, go home! Dumb pig! Go home! Nope, that's not home. And right through the fence, onto the road. Alright. Road bacon it is. I hate this because I actually can't do anything. Where is he? He's still over there. Or I guess she. It's probably a sow. Anyway, I'm going to keep chug-a-lug-a-lugging it along here at a whole whopping 7 kilometers an hour. I will see you guys when I've got some progress done. So that didn't last long at all. "15 feet at 7 kilometers an hour. We will not stand for that. I got one headland in, and just started the second, and I thought, no, not for me. Too impatient. So we're bringing out the big guns. I think that little rototiller would be fantastic for an impractically small field. I might even keep it for tilling in the spuds after, because I think it would be great for that, because it plows and cultivates at the same time. But this big boy sitting in the sitting in the shed here, it's time to play with fire. Ah, yeah, there we go. Not doing quite the same job, but doing it so much faster. Ooh, that was aggressive. But there we go. Doing some work. Alright, so we've got a couple of headlands in, and we've done 2 of our up and down passes here, and that's all in pretty much the same amount of time that I was able to do one singular headland in the other system. Now, the job that it's doing is nowhere near as nice because we're not getting that plowing, we're not getting that subsoiling, and we're not getting that just deep integration. This is shallow tillage after all. However, the speed at which we're able to do this, I mean, we'll get everything in, planted, and fertilized by the end of the day. So that is, in my eyes, a very important feature. We are kind of struggling to go up the hills. Pick it up. There we go. And here we are. We're just finishing the last pass. Go. Pick this thing up, fold it back up, throw it back in the shed. This thing works amazingly. For being 18 grand used and not in the best shape. Admittedly, I have not had the time to go through it yet. The thing works wonderfully. That did a fantastic job. So let's park this, switch out for the cedar. Then if we have time today, the episode isn't running too long, we'll get some spraying done. I really do like backing implements up with an articulated tractor. It makes this very easy. You just steer it around with the rear axle. All right, that should be good. We'll tip it there. Let's go get that little 7R. grass on the main body. There's just a little tiny triangular speck at the top here. There it is. Ooh, didn't want to grab. There we go. All right, I am going to putter around with this little bit up here, and we will see you when we are done. Okay. I'll fold this up. We'll go get the sprayer going. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have harvested, sort of. We've cultivated, we've seeded, and we've sprayed. So this crop should be ready to rock and roll. Next month, we should start to see a little bit of growth here. Maybe we'll get a few cuts this year. Hopefully, the map maker did their job and they've allowed this to regrow similar to grass, because it's silly that we wouldn't be able to. But anyway, we've got this field done. So on that note, I'm going to sign off, and I thank you all so much for coming along. I thank you all so much for watching to the end, and if you did like this, remember to subscribe so you don't miss more. Leave me a like if you did like it, and let me know down in the comments what kind of other stuff you want to see in this series. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.